Hello, my lovely Cancer. Welcome to your reading for October 2024. This is a general reading for you, Cancer. It's a reading for Cancer Sun, Rising and Moon sign. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there. That would be specific to you. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, giving me a thumbs up. I truly appreciate the support of my channel. It helps to circulate my channel through YouTube. So thank you for your support. My lovely Cancer, I've been meditating on your energy. And I get really clearly this message of living within the confines of a home. Maybe not reluctant to leave home. I just get this image of being reluctant to leave home under the wing of parents, of the security in that home, of comfort, of not having to deal with a whole lot of issues, having that reluctance to go out and stand on your own 2 feet. This month is a month of not underestimating your potential, because you're going to be missing what's out there for you, what's being presented to you. So where there's this feeling of, oh, I'm just going to stay here because it's cozy, it's safe, but it's like living on a plateau. It's time now to step out of that comfort zone. Whatever that comfort zone is for you, I'm not suggesting that you're living with your parents, but this is the image that I'm getting here. It's also about, you know, this is the flip side. It's also about not biting off more than you can chew, in the sense of there's a lot of potential here in October, but don't try and achieve it all in 1 week. I feel like you'll burn out. It's about pacing yourself, planning out and having a timeline of what you want to achieve and what changes you want to bring in. What movement do you want to have happen? Are you feeling a little bit stagnant or stuck? It's about let's get things moving, but don't get them moving all in one go where you're thinking, oh, I'm completely overwhelmed. I'm just going to go back to the way I was, back into my shell. No. So venture out, but plan what you're wanting to achieve through the month of October so that you're not overwhelmed. Very often we want everything yesterday. That's the world we live in. But wanting everything yesterday and working at it quickly, what that does is it drains your energy. That opens you up to being run down, to being like, I need to just, relax, or you might get a cold, or, it's really about, okay, being steady in how what you want to achieve, having that plan, laying out a timeline, really important for you, my lovely Cancerian. But it's also about not underestimating your potential, not needing to rely heavily on others, because you can do whatever it is you're needing to do. You've got the ability, you've got the knowledge, you've got the skill to be able to do that, to be able to create what you're wanting to. Who's coming out from under someone's shadow? I'm feeling like, oh, I'm stepping out into the light. I'm going to draw a card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck this month. Oh, the Heart of the Sky. The Heart of the Sky. How nice is that? How nice is that? 2 and 4 is 6, very spiritual connection. It's about using your, to me, the message that I get from this is it's about using your heart. And that's how we manifest, through our emotions, through our heart chakra, not our mind. What dreams and desires do you have out there? Bring them down into your reality. Bring them down into your heart. Start manifesting what you're wanting, where you're wanting to be, what you want to design for yourself. Dare to dream. Dare to dream. We look up at the night sky and it's just magical, isn't it? It's magical. It's filled with potential. It's peaceful. That's where you're needing to be. That's where you're needing to be. Finding that peace, not pushing, not rushing, not biting off more than you can chew, not becoming stressed, but rather being peaceful. And it's interesting, you know, the Divine Animal Oracle deck, I've just drawn your totem animal. And here you've got the shark. The shark is about purpose. You see, it's about having a sense of purpose. You think about how sharks move through the water with ease. They just move through with ease. They're at home there. They're not forcing themselves, they're not pushing themselves, they're not having to swim with currents or move against a current. They just are. And they move with intent and with purpose. There's nothing that they do with their energy that is not intentional. There's always something. They hear something in a distance. They might hear a weak animal. They might hear some. Well, there's their prey. Off they go. There's nothing they do that hasn't got an intention or purpose. And so that's what you're needing to bring. But they both bring that tranquility. Sharks move in very, very deep waters. So whatever's going up on the surface, they don't feel that. They're under in the depths, so it's calm, it's peaceful. They're apex predators. They know their potential. So it's about you defining and knowing your potential, my lovely Cancerian. That's a pretty powerful message that you've got there. I'm going to create, the Celtic cross. Let's have a look at all these cards that have come out here for you. Let me lay them out. Just give me a minute, my lovely Cancerian. Give me a minute. Okay. Beautiful. That was quick. They threw that out. They really want to get that message across to you. The first card you've got here is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, and this is about a passion, being enthusiastic, doing something creative, doing something that you love, but planning it. You need to plan it. You need to be strategic. You need to, and that's where I got this sense of in your channeled message to plan your timeline. Be strategic. What is it that you're wanting to achieve? But don't underestimate your own power. I feel like there's someone there that is counterproductive, if you like. Counterproductive to what you're wanting to achieve. So be mindful of that. It's almost like someone that cuts you down. Like, whoa, no, you can't think like that. Be mindful of that. Understand where you are. So don't underestimate what you can achieve. Follow your intuition. You've also got the Ten of Cups. There's a lot to do with family, with home. There's loyalty there. You've got the dog, which represents loyalty, but it's that home environment, that loving environment, the environment that you feel safe and secure, which is part of that channeled message. It's good to feel that, but also be able to step out of that zone and realize your own potential as well. Because what's happening here is you are moving into, this is the Six of Swords. You're moving into a new way of seeing, a new way of perceiving yourself, a new way of speaking, a new understanding about you, about your skills. And that illumination is going to transport you into another way of being, another way of working, another way of thinking, another way of achieving. It's not reliant on who's around you. This is reliant on you. Be protective of your ideas. Be protective of your movements. Be protective of your timeline, whether it's a timeline in your personal life, if it's a timeline in your work environment, whatever it is, be protective of that. This is a card of don't mess with me. I know what I want and I know what I want to achieve. And I'm going to move forward with determination. So there's going to be a really big shift coming in here for you, my lovely Cancerian, of confidence. You've got two cards here, which are interesting because they're cups. You've got the Two of Cups, which is soulmates, and you've got the Ace of Cups, which is new emotional beginning. So it could be that there's a turning point in a current relationship. It could be that there's a new relationship coming around you. It could be that you're emotionally stronger, more confident about who you are. This is also about self-love. This is about new emotional beginnings. This is about your cup runneth over with abundance, with good things. The Two of Cups is about soulmates. It can be work colleagues, it can be friends, it can be a romantic partner. But it's also a karmic card, which calls to you what karmically is yours. It's not about fighting for it. What is yours will come to you. So there's this real, heart of the sky. There's this real ephemeral feeling about this, intuitive feeling about this. You're just going to wake up and think, oh, this is what I want to do. It's like light bulb moment for you, a light bulb moment for you. And then moving forward, Palace of Wands, let's get there. Let's achieve those goals. Let's achieve that timeline. By week 3 of October, you're really ready to achieve that. You're ready to take hold of what's yours, the direction you're moving in, what changes you want to bring in. Because there's a dissatisfaction of how things have been. And so it's like, okay, I don't want that anymore. That dissatisfaction, it was an indication to you of, I know now what I don't want and I know what I do want. And so let's make that happen. Let's do that. And you're going to feel comfortable with doing that. Don't listen too much to what other people have to say. There is a little bit of deception around you. Read between the lines. Don't sign any contracts or leases or any legal documents without having it looked over by a professional. Be mindful of people's words. Listen, look more to their actions rather than their words. Words are easy, they're cheap. It's how people behave that is going to be an indication to you of whether they have your best interests at heart. I feel like there's someone there that's trying to pull the reins back on you. You need to be aware of that. And then find that confidence within you to think, no, and if it's someone you care about that's giving you this advice that you don't, listen to it, but you don't have to follow it. You don't have to take it. Because somebody says something, it doesn't mean you have to do it. You've got the King of Cups here. You see, this is your suit. This is you standing strong. So whatever this card is, it's not going to wash. It's not going to go anywhere because you're at a stage where you're feeling really confident and determined in how you're going to be moving forward with the King of Cups. There's a power and a confidence knowing that you can achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. Interesting, you've also got the star, heart of the sky. The star energy is about wish upon a star. It's also about being up high, having that holistic view of your intention, your plans, what's happening around you, changing your perspective, changing your ideas. But there's something here about that spiritual higher self connection as well in October for you. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favour. You're going to be very aware of that by the end of October. The more changes and effort you put in, the more confidence that you have in yourself, the greater the changes, the greater the potential. This is the opportunity here for you to change things, to design them the way you want them, not being dictated to by others. I like that. Let's draw a card from the Divine Abundance deck, my lovely Cancer. Let's see what the overall is. I really like this month for you. Don't underestimate yourself. Energetic clearing. Yeah, there's a lot to do with that higher self, with that energy around you. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. And that's it, you see. That's you defining who you are, finding that inner confidence, not underestimating your potential. And that brings great fortune. I love that. I love that, my lovely Cancerian. I love that. So, enjoy your journey. Love, light and many blessings to you, my lovely Cancer. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there. That will be specific to you. Blessings to you.